I was looking at Gript Media's news story today. They put out a news story. Please help us save Mick. Couple need 40,000 to help save their beloved pet collie. And I was there thinking, okay, hold on a second. This is a very interesting story. Saying that they've maxed out their credit cards and put their life savings into trying to fund specialised heart surgery for Mick in France, with veterinary doctors where veterinary doctors are prepared to perform complex procedure. Now, maybe I'm the odd person out here. You know, I have a dog. We have a dog. We bought a dog for the kids 4 years ago. Maybe I'm the odd person out here. If our dog had this problem, there is absolutely no way that I would be spending 40,000 or maxing out credit cards to save a dog. I grew up on a farm. I saw animals live and I saw animals die. And yes, we get attached to animals and they're beautiful and so forth, but dogs live 10 to 14 years. That is their lifespan. And to put them through a 40,000 euro surgery that might save their life, I don't know. I just, maybe I'm the odd person out here that finds this story ludicrous. Because you go on, they've done a GoFundMe, 11,800 euros raised so far. They're detailing out the cost. Look, we need 3,155 euros for travel and an Airbnb apartment in France. Wow, interesting. 3,155 Airbnb. If I take my family on a week's holidays, travel and apartment, I can get that for less than 2,000 euros in France. Less than 2,000, but seemingly where they're traveling to, it's a lot more expensive. Vet bills 6,000. Surgery is 25,000, plus drugs and feed and so forth. Okay, if the family that's looking for this money is listening to me, I don't begrudge them. I think it's okay. You're bringing your dog to France to get the dog, get this complex heart surgery that can't be done in Ireland, and so forth. I mean, I was just thinking, has the world gone mad here? Are we gone mad? Are we not going to say no? No, we're not. I mean, am I living in some parallel universe here? I was trying to raise 8,000 euros, and I've done 7,000 so far for a well. A well, so that in Uganda, so the people didn't have to walk miles to get clean water. So 8,000 euros to have a well so that people didn't have to walk kilometers to get water, and that they could have clean water so the kids wouldn't be dying of diseases. Drinking dirty water from open ponds and so forth. So I was trying to raise money, and I'm thinking, I'm doing my fundraising totally backwards. I am doing my fundraising completely backwards. These guys can raise 12,000 euros. They've raised it so far for a dog. I am doing my fundraiser in Uganda completely backwards. What I need to do is I need to send a sick dog to that village. I need to send a sick dog to the village in Uganda, and maybe I'll get more money then. And maybe I can finish a well and educate the 170 kids in the village that don't have access to education. The kids that are dying that we need to help them. Maybe I am doing my fundraising completely wrong. When I see that they raise 12,000 euros for a dog to bring him to France, and I can't completely raise the money that I need to get a well for the village and to get education for the kids. Basics of clean water. You need clean water in a village. Otherwise, you're going to end up sourcing water from locations that are not clean, and you will end up killing the kids. It's true. So maybe am I the voice of reason, or have I lost the plot here in criticising this article? Have I lost the plot in saying I think they're bonkers mad in trying to raise 40,000 euros to put a dog through heart surgery in France? And when I'm trying to raise money for a village, and the simple reason is I met the priest that comes from this village. He spoke to me about the village that didn't have a well. I got an Irish charity, Wells of Life, to go and scout in that village and tell me, can you just give me the honest feedback? Does this village need a well or not? Am I being scammed or not? You know, you have to do your investigations when you're trying to help people. You know, just sensible investigations. So I asked in Jordan, Wells of Life, a charity, go to this village, see what the situation, do they need a well, should we raise the money? And they went there to say, yeah, this village has no well, they're traipsing kilometres to get water from a dirty open source well, you need to put a well into this village. So we put a well into this village, nearly there, 7,000 raised, and doing the Camino this year to raise more money, maybe get a second well into a neighbouring village. But and I just think, as somebody that grew up on a farm, I think we've lost the plot. Sending dogs to France for heart surgery. Dog that will live at most 14 years. This dog will not see the turn of this decade. That's the truth of it. And we're raising 40,000 euros and I try to raise money for a well. African people, yeah, I even get comments on my channel when I was trying to raise, oh, have you done the vetting? Why aren't you raising money for Irish kids? Like, I don't know, maybe give me your honest feedback here. Do you think it's right to raise 40,000 for that couple to be maxing out credit cards? Do you think it's right to be raising 40,000 euros to send a dog to France for heart surgery, a dog that will not live at most more than 5-6 years after this surgery? This is simple truth. Dogs don't live that long, 10 to 14 years. I grew up around animals all my life. Animals sick, you put it down. Especially with the long-term prospects are not good. That's the life of animals. The fundraiser is help us save our beautiful boy. A dog is not a boy. If you want to save boys, help me save the lives of people that are actually dying from simple things of not having access to clean water. These are boys. A dog is not a boy. And again, I have nothing against the poor couple here that would like to keep their dog alive, but I have a big problem again supporting 40,000 euros for a dog. If you want to keep your pets healthy, go out and get health insurance for them. I don't know. Maybe just give me the honest feedback here, guys, because I'm there thinking maybe I'm doing my fundraising completely backwards. And instead of trying to raise money for wells in Africa, in Uganda, people that I actually know, priests that I met out there, communities that I have verified need resources, I'm doing my fundraising completely skewed. I could have raised 40,000 euros or 11,000 euros as they've raised so far, just sending a sick dog out to Uganda. I'd probably get more exposure for fundraising if I did that. I send a sick dog to that village. I would get 40,000 euros. 40,000 euros will put all the kids through school for the whole year, and we'll get a second well. Or even get a school. The school, we don't have a Catholic school there. We have to go and use an Anglican school because there is no Catholic school. I do not have enough money to build a Catholic school yet. But maybe my fundraising tactics are wrong. I should be getting, or am I totally off kilter here? Because I just think it's bonkers, completely bonkers. People are willing to give thousands of euros to send a dog to France. I think it's bonkers that the Irish government has paid 800,000 euros, 800,000 euros to pay for Ukrainian pets coming to Ireland. Ukrainian pets. We have paid 800,000 euros to fund Ukrainian pets coming to Ireland. I kid you not. That is a fact. That's what this government is doing with your taxpayer money. And they're me trying to raise €8,000 for a well. And to feed, tell me, €8,000 for a well. These are boys, these are kids, these are human beings that should have access to basics. The basic human needs of a well. A well, a clean well. A well that won't kill you. Let me know. Let me know. I don't understand where gripped media is coming from this, but anyway, maybe there's something I'm missing there. But I just calling out the fact that I think this is bonkers. I absolutely think it's bonkers. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm seeing things skew. And if this is the way we can raise money now, then I can send you lots of photos of sick dogs in Uganda if you want. But if that's going to get us more exposure, then let's go for it. God bless you. Take care. Bye bye.